What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the game hunting series. This is either episode 4 or 5. I can't remember at this point, honestly, but the title of the video will tell you. I promise you that. I went garage selling this past weekend. I was able to come across some really cool finds. Per usual, I wouldn't record it if I didn't come across some good finds. Like the thumbnail says, we got some PS2 horror games, we got some consoles, multiple, and more. So let's get into it. First of all, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you are here and you enjoyed this content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've noticed that a lot of my viewers aren't subscribed to the channel, and I try to upload a video every Tuesday, so please hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Let's get right into it. We were garage selling this past weekend. We came to this, it was a multi-family yard sale, so everybody out there was selling stuff, and I got some pretty cool things. So first of all, I picked up this PlayStation 1, just the console, no hookups, no controllers, no games, just the console. As you can see, it's a little dirty. I'm gonna clean it up. I got that PlayStation 1. I bought it for $5 because the guy was like, look, I don't know if it works, I don't know anything about it. He was like, give me $5 for it. I said, okay. I knew that the PlayStation 2 component cables and power cord work on a PlayStation 1. Came home, plugged everything in, it worked. So I got a working PlayStation 1 for $5. Probably gonna sell that just because, not that there's gonna be crazy profit there, because PS1s don't do anything crazy, because every PlayStation 2 can play PlayStation 1 games, and so can every PlayStation 3 plays PS1 games. So PS1s aren't really crazy valuable anymore. So if I sold it like that, with no controllers, no games, no hookups, I could probably turn that $5 into 25, maybe 30 bucks. You know what I mean? So I may use that as trade bait at my local game store, or I may just try to sell it for 30 bucks, make a quick $25 profit. You know what I mean? So I snagged that PlayStation 1. Then in this box, he had it listed for $100. We got a PS3 Slim in absolutely fantastic condition. I'm sorry if the lighting is not the best, by the way. Fantastic condition. PS3 Slim, 120 gigabytes. It also, sorry that my dryer just cut on. It will cut off here shortly. Give it a second. Give it a second. There we go. Okay, but it came with 8 games, as you can see, 8 games. We got Madden 10, Lego Batman 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, Little Big Planet, Call of Duty Ghosts, Modern Warfare 2, Michael Jackson, The Michael Jackson Experience, and G-Force. So it came with those 8 games, nothing crazy, and it also came with 3 controllers. We got the DualShock 3 6-axis controller. This is probably the most valuable controller. It's the Sony PlayStation controller. Then we have a wired controller, and then we have an aftermarket wired controller. Then we have an aftermarket wireless controller. I tested them, all 3 of these work. I already have it posted, have it for sale. So I got that PS3 with those games, had $100 on the box, asked him if he'd take 60. He said, would you do 70? I said, of course. I said, let's run it at 70. So paid 70 for that. I looked at sold listings. They go anywhere from $100 to $130 depending on what all you're selling with it. So I'm just gonna sell it all as a lot. Every game, all 3 controllers and the PlayStation in a lot. I currently have it listed at $120. So after fees and everything, I'd be making like $105. And if I can sell it for that, then I'm making $35 profit. So that's it on that. So that's just a super cool pickup. You know what I mean? Get out of garage sale, make a little bit of money, support my gaming collection and addiction. Okay, so quick update while I'm editing this video. Today is Monday, August 21st. This video is going live tomorrow, Tuesday, August 22nd. So check out GameStop, because we just left GameStop and I just got Super Mario Strikers for the Switch and Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes for the Switch, both factory sealed, brand new, and I don't know if you can see this, but I paid $62.20 for both. My total savings was $64.99 because they're running a deal, buy one get one free Switch games, and that's on new games. So I just got 2 sealed games for the price of one. So go check your local GameStop because that's a crazy deal. Last but not least, so I had some trade credit at my local game store. Shout out R&D Games. And there's a game that I had as a child that I loved playing. First of all, I'll just tell you what it is. It's the SSX games, the EA Sports big games. You know what I mean? EA Sports. You know what I'm saying. So SSX snowboarding, then they had SSX Tricky, which is definitely my favorite in the series, but SSX 3 is such a great game. It is, I mean, one of the best original Xbox games. I think Metal Jesus Rocks has his top 10 Xbox games of all time, and I think SSX 3 is his number 1. He was like, I don't snowboard, I don't really like sports games, but he was like, man, this game is just crazy. So the copy that I had from my childhood was scratched horribly, so I picked up SSX 3 at my local game store. It is complete in box, just super stoked. This is immediately, I mean, I bought it for the collection, so it's going back into the collection. And then with the rest of that trade credit, I bought these games. First of all, I bought Dark Watch. If you haven't played this game, of course, I gotta get it complete in box. This is a game made by Capcom. We all know Capcom. They made Resident Evil, Mega Man, Dead Rising. Many games Capcom has made. They're just a giant in the video game production industry. So Dark Watch, if you haven't played it, you play as a vampire. This game, what makes it so good is it is split screen co-op. So have a friend over, grab some snacks, grab some pizza, grab some wings. Play Dark Watch, man. This game is so good. It is so fun. I even dressed up as you play as a guy named Jericho. I dressed up as him one Halloween. I'll have to find that picture. I may not post it in this video because I think my mom has it somewhere, but I dressed up as him for Halloween one year. Dark Watch, such a fantastic game. So good. Then at my local game store, another PS2 horror game. We got Obscure: The Aftermath. This is the second Obscure game. It is complete in box. The first one is crazy valuable. The first one for PS2, it's literally like a $300 to $500 game depending on how good of a deal you can get. What makes these games so good, just like I said about Dark Watch, is that they are co-op. This is not split screen, it's all on one screen, like over the head, one screen, but it is co-op, and that's what makes this game so fun. I love these PlayStation 2 horror games, so had to snag Obscure 2. I'm really stoked on testing this out too. This is for the collection. I might sell this eventually. Alright, staying to the horror genre, we got The Suffering for PS2. This is a crazy game, very strange. You're a prisoner. You play as a prisoner in this game whenever a bunch of crazy things start going down. And I mean, it's gory. It is terrifying. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Silent Hill level terrifying, but it's just one of those good PS2 horror games. Check this game out. I've never played it, but I've watched playthroughs on it, and I think it'll be fun to give it a playthrough myself. You know what I mean? So glad to pick this up. This may be a game that I sell in the future as well, because I'm currently working on a video series, and my goal is to collect every single Silent Hill game. Not just for the PS2, the one that came out for the Xbox, the one that came out for the Wii, for the PS Vita, for the PSP, for the PS3, for the Xbox 360. I'm working on buying every single Silent Hill game. So stay tuned for that. And if you've made it this far in the video, subscribe for that, because that's a very expensive game. those are very expensive games, plural. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button. And last but not least, picked up a PS2 horror game that I had never even heard of. I hadn't heard of it until recently. I was on Amazon, found it on Amazon for like 55 bucks. I was like, what is this? And I'll watch some playthrough videos of it. And it's like it's kind of similar to Resident Evil, but it's like over the shoulder, which I like. I like over the shoulder a lot better than the top down tank controls. I personally like that. But it is Cold Fear. Cold Fear for the PS2. It's a horror game. It has pretty good value to it. It is complete in box. So I picked that up, and I might sell these horror games as a lot to then sell them and make money to then buy and fuel that Silent Hill collection. So check this game out. If you've played this game, leave a comment below. Let me know how it is. I look forward to trying these games out. Cold Fear, The Suffering, and then Obscure, The Aftermath. I look forward to trying those games out. I love getting PS2 horror games, just any old horror game for that matter. They're so cool. I love playing them because it's like, whether they're like 20 years old at this point, it's like they shouldn't really be that scary, or you would think, but it's like, because of how the graphics we have now. But man, they still hold up to this day, and some of like the Silent Hill games, man, they're scary, and I love experiencing that. I love playing them with friends. Just a super fun experience. So yeah, got these PS2 horror games right here. Got the PS3 for 70 bucks with all those games. Got the PlayStation 1 for $5, and it works. Then I picked up SSX3 for my personal collection, and yeah, super stoked. So super stoked on all of those, and got plenty of videos coming soon. Like I said, working on the Silent Hill collection. Gonna build those up, see what I can sell them for, and then in the way future, I'm going to try to buy every single Xbox original game, complete the whole game library. And I think for the US, that's like 856 games, something like that. That's gonna be a Goliath. That's gonna be hard to tackle, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm gonna showcase every minute of it. Also, stay tuned for the Silent Hill series, and if you've watched my videos before, and you know a while back when I bought those 2 totes of games at a garage sale that I bought for $100, I'm currently selling those individually, and watch out for that video coming out soon, because I'm gonna list them all individually and see what I can get for all of those games. And spoiler alert, I've only sold 8 games in that lot and already made all of my money back, and now making profit. So that's super exciting. And then I have so many games left. I have more than 60 games left in that lot, and we're gonna see how much profit we can make from that, and that's going to fuel the Silent Hill collection. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And like I always say, thank you for watching, viewing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video.